It is like, it's May 17th. Summer is finally in the air. You can hear the birds chirping. It's warm in the morning. Still like in the low to mid 50s at night, but that's warm enough for me. And yeah, I got back from Stockholm, Sweden last weekend and just kind of been in a funk the last couple days. Been inside all day, been on my phone too much. So I'm going up to the land today. The main priority is going to be to do maintenance work on the side-by-side. I got oil, I got coolant, I got everything I need so I can make sure I keep that baby topped off and in good condition, because there's a lot more rides we're gonna go on this summer. And I might go do a cold plunge at the river. But yeah, should be a good day and a good episode, and appreciate everyone watching, and onward and upward. Well, I got this little bundle of joy with me. Riding shotgun on his little cat hammock suction hitter. I wasn't gonna bring him, but I could tell he wanted to go, and I just too guilty. I know he's been cooped up. I was in Sweden for a week, and little dude's got to hunt some rats to keep the mice population down. So here he is, right, Chest? Good boy. We made it. Chester's meowing away. You ready? Go on. Woo. What do you think? Yeah, it's nice out, huh? Time to hunt. You're a good boy, huh? Chester. Well, as you can see, it is feeling like summer. A lot of dandelions. Make some dandelion wine. I've got a lot of mowing to do. I think today, after I get my work done on the side-by-side, I'll just mow around here, just so it looks nice. There are black flies, but they don't seem to be nearly as bad as they have been, so that's good. I speak too soon though, I'm getting swarmed by them already. The inner OCD in me needs to see this cleaned up before I do anything else. So I'm gonna mow this area and probably bust out my weed whacker. I got that pole saw this winter. It's also a weed whacker at the wall. Probably weed whacker around the trailer too. Well, feels a lot better. I'm just dreading mowing the whole field. I might pay Mark to do it this year. It is wet. I really hope we don't get a lot of rain these next couple weeks and we have a nice dry summer, because it'll be a lot easier to work this field, mow, ride dirt bikes, and not put mud holes everywhere. I'm gonna try and bust out that weed whacker and see if I can get it set up and hit around the trailer so Chester's got a clear thoroughfare to get under there. And then I'll probably start doing all the maintenance work on the old side-by-side. So we're getting it. Chester's doing his thing. He's homing in on the mice. Last time we camped in there, I saw one crawl in the trailer, so the more mice he kills, happier Dad will be. I love all animals, but mice in this instance are a pain in our ass. And it's good for Chester to get his hunt on, as long as he's not killing birds. That thing works great. Stoked on that. Just wasn't able to do that last year because I didn't have a weed whacker. Now the trailer looks nice. Lots of holes for Chester to burrow into. Get the mice.
Well, I just did some weed whacking. Stoked on how that thing works. Everything looks real nice up here. I've been thinking about the field. You know, I didn't mow the whole thing until the end of the year, probably in late October last year, after the summer ended. And quite honestly, aside from a thoroughfare for trucks to get to the back corner, ooh, excuse me, I don't really need to mow the field. I like when the turn track has the grass tall around it because it really makes it so you know where you're supposed to go. I'm probably gonna have a camp out next weekend, so I think I'm gonna mow the turn track just so it'll dry out quicker, because the field is very wet right now, but it's supposed to be super nice the next week. So if I can mow just the turn track, there'll be less tall grass blocking the sun to the ground of the earth, and it'll just make it so it dries out quicker, and hopefully by next weekend it'll be nice and dry and we can really rip the dirt bike. So I'm gonna go do that, and then when I'm done that, I'm gonna come back here and work on the side-by-side. This will probably take at least an hour to 2 hours, but showed up early and got all the time in the world. Chester's still poking around the trailer, so he's having a good time. And now he's got clear entry underneath. Not that grass was stopping him, but he can see everything, and I can see everything underneath there if I pop my head down. So it's a good day out here. The black flies are a pain in my ass. I've got tons of bug spray on, but they still like me. But he can't really win. That's the nice thing about the spring. The spring, it's no bugs, but there's more mud, and it's not as warm. And then summer, it's like the weather's nice, but you're sweating your ass off. But the best thing is, I can go take a dip down at the river, which I probably will do today because it's hot out. It's definitely like 70 degrees. So I'm gonna start doing the turn track, and I'll probably run out of gas and have to take the side-by-side down and fill her up and just get to it, really. I might bring the side-by-side down right now and get it ready. Well, I just got done mowing. I am covered in mud. Chester's having a good old time. He's been rolling around in the gravel, scratching his back. He's right behind the camera right now, sniffing the flowers. Just met my neighbor Ray's son, Jack. Hadn't met him yet, so now I've pretty much met everyone on the road. And it's time to start doing some UTV maintenance. I'm trying to decide if I want to go take a cold plunge right now and then come back and do the work, or do the work and then go take a cold plunge. I'm leaning towards get the work done and then drive this baby down to the river. It'll be a good way to make sure she's running right as she needs to be. And yeah, the black flies are miserable today, but hopefully as it dries out, they'll start to frig off. And yeah, it's just a good day out here. It feels good. I needed this. It's, aside from the bugs, it's so nice to feel summer in the air. And I've been cooped up inside going stir crazy, spending too much time on my phone, and this is what it's truly all about. It's just being outside and listening to the birds, or having a nice podcast going and just working with your hands. Don't think I'm going to do any wall work today because it's so moist in the field, and I just don't want to rut it up even further. Like some of the ruts I made last week or 2 weeks ago when I was dragging those stones were a nuisance when I just tried to mow over there. So I don't want to make any more problems for me, so I might have to hold off on that, and that'll be more of a dry days slash late summer project, but I'll keep picking away at it. The trees over there that I transplanted are looking good. Like a couple of them look like they're dying, but the majority of them, even the silver birch trees, are starting to bud their leaves. And then I've also got the apple trees down there. I'll have to go check out those. I haven't put any fencing around them, which I do need to do. I just need to get some bamboo stakes. I can't remember if I have some here or if I need to go buy some, but no shortage of projects, that's certainly the case. And no rest for the wicked. So let's get this side-by-side work going. Got that off. I just wanted to tip this so all the water came out. And I'll probably flush it with some more water in case there's any dirt in it. Shake it all out. It's dripping out. Emptied this, purged it. Now we're gonna put some new coolant in. This is Kawasaki green, no pun intended. Alright, there's a skid plate under here that I have to take off to get to the oil drain plug. So we're going to figure out which one of these sockets fits the bolt. It might even be the 10 mil, honestly. Yeah, I think it's the 10, so we already have what we need. Alright, I got it off. I don't think I needed to take all the bolts out that I did. I just needed to get this one, but we'll see. I'm sure I'll have to take more shit off. I can see the oil filter. I can't see the drain plug. The good news is I found the drain plug. The bad news is I don't have a filter wrench, which is like a circular clamp that clamps around the oil filter and then you empty it. So there's gonna be some old oil that's gonna sit in there, and I probably won't have to fill it up as much as I would, because you have to account for that oil that's already in that filter. Same on a dirt bike. So next I'm gonna just open this drain plug, let all the oil out, and hope it doesn't overflow this pan. And then we'll try and get the seat off and fill her back up. I'm going to get it completely unthreaded, but keep pressure on it. And then pull it and let her rip. Yeah, there we go. She's gripping. Get that threaded in. Says you're supposed to torque it to 13 pounds. I don't know. I don't have a vise or a torque socket, but I'll just do it till it's tight, not too tight. There we go, that's tight. No more drip. Alright, there's a little flap that went over here I just had to pull. I feel like a turkey for not changing the oil filter, but that's my own stupidity, not getting the right tools. But in my experience, it ain't the end of the world. And like I said, next time I do the oil, I'll change it. I'm sure I'll be doing it before the summer ends with the amount we're putting this baby to use. Let's get this party started. Here goes number 3. Close that on her. And now I'm pretty sure we're just supposed to run the engine. I'm learning here. I know how to do this on a dirt bike. It's not really any more complex on this thing. It's just more nerve-wracking because it's a lot more expensive. Got that on there tight. Now we're going to turn the engine on. Let's fire this bad boy up. There he is, being the best boy. The ultimate sidekick. You don't make him better than that. So yeah, there's the engine. We're just letting it run. I don't see anything on the dash that's suggesting it's got low oil, so that's good. We'll just let it run for a couple minutes. I'm about to do the air filter. Got the oil good. Everything seems good on that end. So I'm going to take care of this. Damn, Yeah, there's some dirt and shit in here, that's for sure. Alright, got some leftover oil in here. I'm just gonna put it around the edge of this. Look at this little pork roll. What are you doing, huh? You're just loving life, aren't you? You're such a good boy. Well, as you can see, a lot of the trees look like they're doing pretty well. Oh, it's pretty moist here. I thought they might need some water, but I'll just give them a little squirt each. Well, if you look closely, you can see some skinny trees with white markers around them. Those are all the fruit trees we planted 2 weeks ago. I really hope they take root. That would really make my day, or week, or summer. But I'm just going to give them a little water right now, even though the field is pretty wet. So maybe I'm doing a disservice, but I think they'll need it these next couple days. So you can see here, we got some little buddies right there. Little apples. I definitely need to get these surrounded by fence. I don't think I'm going to do it today, but I think there's enough apple trees on the Russians' property that the deer will go to the fully grown ones and not come eat these up right away. So Stark Brothers sent me Golden Delicious instead of Granny Smith, which I ordered, but honestly I'd rather have Golden Delicious. They just weren't rated for this zone. I'm in zone, I think, 5 or 4. I forget, but this might be a cherry tree. No, it's Golden Delicious right there. You can see this one's got buds on her. It would be so cool if these grew, which it looks like they are, because one day I'll have trees like that. Look at the Russians, beautiful. Zen garden. Pretty awesome. But yeah, I'm happy with this. Field looks beautiful. This wind combined with the sun will do wonders for drying it out too, because that's what I care about most. We are headed down to the river. Got the oil changed, air filter done, and I did one other thing. I forget what it was to this beast, but now it's time to go cool off. This is the best part about this land and why I bought it. They can go soak my hog. See how she dries. Down we go. Yeah. Boy, oh boy, is it nice to be down here today. River's flowing good. Everything's starting to get green. Haven't seen this yet. Looks gorgeous. And honestly, all this dried out real well. I'm glad I leaf blew it. It just looks perfect for camping. I'm so excited. We're going to take a nice plunge in the pool and soak ourselves and enjoy it. Well, normally I'd skinny dip it, but we gotta make sure it's YouTube friendly. I don't want to scare the kids or the old folks. Old folks know the deal. I've been skinny dipping when I was in my daddy's bag. Just look at this. Free therapy. Free therapy being down here. My little slice of paradise. Would not have it any other way. Look, clear that water is too. No complaints from this guy. I'm happy to be here. Woo! Oh. Oh yeah, that feels so good. Oh my god. Whew. Oh, that makes everything better. Oh god. Look at this big ass spider I just found. I think it's a wolf spider. Look at that big boy. Oh yeah. Cute. That was so refreshing. That was literally everything I needed. So nice when you can work your ass off. I didn't even do too much manual labor today, but it's just hot, mowing, all that. Even working on that thing, being in awkward positions. And just to have a place like this to come cool off, you can't really take that for granted. It's a blessing in more ways than one. Water is life, in my opinion. Well, hello there. It seems that you made it to the end of my video. I appreciate you greatly for watching. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Chester says thanks and hi, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.